Okay, Shalom. This is the brother Yahawashi from the member of Wise Soul. Yahawashi sanctify ones. I want to foremost to start off by giving our honors and praises and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Kakadash. Okay, double honor to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone. The brothers out there that are willing to keep teaching the brothers from the four corners of the earth. Salute towards you, brothers. And today's video lesson is going to be about the sufferings of Yahawashi abound in us, right? Because, whatever Yahawashi went through, we also have to go through it too, right? So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 1. Paul, an apostle of Yahawashi by the will of the Most High, and Timothy, our brother, unto the church of the Most High, which is in Corinth, with all the saints which are in all Achaia. Grace be to you and peace from the Most High, our Father, and from the Lord Yahawashi. Blessed be the Most High, even the Father of Yahawashi, the Father of mercies and the power of all comfort, right? Who comforted us in all our tribulations, right? Because Yahweh Shai comforted us, right? Yahweh Shai comforted us, right? And for edification, for those that don't know what the word comforteth means. That word comforteth means to call to one side, call for summon, to address, speak to, right? So whenever we're going through our tribulations and trials, we have to call upon Yahweh Shai, right? We always have to pray towards Yahweh Shai, and the Lord will actually answer our prayers, right? So let's say you was going through something so heavy, right? Let's say you were like going through like a situation where you couldn't, get out of it at all, right? And you just put them prayers up, right? The Lord is actually going to be there for you, right? The Lord is going to send them angels to protect you, right? Who comfort us in all our tribulations, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of the Most High. For as the sufferings of Yahawashi abound in us, so our consolations also abound by Yahawashi, right? So the sufferings of Yahawashi, right? Think about it, because when Yahawashi went through that hell that he had to go through, right? When he had to get tested by Satan, right? When he had to get put on that cross for 9 hours and 24 hours, and when he had to die, that's the same thing that we're also going to go through, right? We're going to get hell upon us. Satan is going to be creeping up on us, try to touch us, or try to mess with us, okay? These demons are going to try to, mess with us and stuff, okay? We are going to go through hell, but we have to realize that we are going through this hell because why? Because Yahweh Shai went through it, right? Because before honor is humility, right? Before we can receive the kingdom of heaven, before we can receive the crown, before we can receive salvation, we have to go through what Yahweh Shai went through, okay? And whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings which we also suffer. Or whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation, right? So not only Yahweh Shai that went through hell, look at the apostles, right? Not the apostles. Look at the prophets, like Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah. They all went through hell. Jeremiah got stoned, I think, or I might be wrong. But, prophets got stoned to death. Prophets got killed. Prophets got hanged on the cross upside down and stuff like that. Okay? Because why? Because they all sacrificed their lives for Yahweh Shai. Okay? So if Yahweh Shai sacrificed his life for Israel and for the men, then what do you think these men on this side are also going to do? Some of these men won't even sacrifice their lives for Yahweh Shai. But they'll die for a woman of this world. But the real men will actually die for Yahweh Shai. They'll rather give up their lives. They'll rather give up their lives and actually be with Yahweh Shai. Okay? And our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as ye are partakers of the sufferings. So we are partakers of this suffering, right? Like I said before, honor is humility. So before we can receive anything, we have to suffer in this world. So shall ye be also of the consolation. Okay? All right, this is Proverbs chapter 15. This is Proverbs chapter 15, verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility, right? So, like I said again, before honor is humility, right? Because before Yahawashi was able to sit on the right hand, the right hand side of where his father sat at, right? Which was the throne. He realized that he had to suffer. He realized that he had to go through hell. Okay, we have to suffer before we can receive the glory. Technically, all right, we have to suffer. We have to go through what Yahweh went through. We have to get spit on. We have to get thrown rocks at us. Okay, we have to be hanged on a cross. Okay, we have to die a horrible death that Yahweh did in order for us to receive what in order for us to receive the kingdom of heaven. We have to go through tribulations and trials. Being in the truth is not easy. Right? Some brothers fall out this truth because they realize that they cannot give up their lives for the Lord. Like I said again, some men can't even give up their lives for the Lord, but they'd rather give it up towards a so-called white man. They'd rather give it up for a woman. They'd rather give it up for their day one homeboys, which are really not their homeboys. But they can't give it up towards Yahweh because why? Because it's not meant for them. Okay? So the sufferings of Yahweh also aboundeth in us. And what I mean by us, it's only the prophets that are teaching from Elder Abba Bivens all the way down from Apostle G and Messenger. Okay? All the way down. Alright? But I hope this video was edifying enough. Brothers out there, keep teaching. Keep preaching no matter what, and do not give up on yourselves. And with that, shalom.